Um, so I'm our Director of Online Strategy and Media, and as you can see by the title, I'm going to tell you about how to build a stronger choir. And to start, I'm going to go by our definition of social media. I've been talking about it all day and heard awesome people talk about the tools and some of the mechanics and some of the strategies. I want to offer up how we frame social media internally and how we think of it and how that benefits us. And then I'll talk about that preaching to your choir might actually be okay so long as you're listening. For us, we define social media as a place, like an actual physical place, as in a house, as in a building, as in a room that people sit in. We talk about this actively. You know, is it a place where people come to us because we share these movies and then we have a party and go, yay? Or is it a place where, you know, it's an open space, it's more like a community center where people come and go as they please and interact with one another as they see fit, and we tend to think of ourselves as the latter. This may be overly obvious. Social media is social, it's in the name of the thing, but don't forget that social norms and rules apply online just as they do offline. If you're walking around and someone goes, I really like your hair, you don't just ignore them. You don't just go, no, I'm too busy, that was nice. Right? You say thank you, or in some way, shape, or form acknowledge them. The same should be true on social media. Reciprocity, the golden rule. These things are important. People want to feel like people, not a number on your Facebook, not a check that comes into your mail. Yes, they may be those things, but they have to feel like more than that because they are. If some of you are just getting started with social media, it's a new thing in your organization, think about how you socialize in your own life. Are you the type of person, you have 100 friends, like actual friends, 100 friends, and you interact with them all day, every day, and it takes a lot of effort, but at the end of the day, you have 100 friends? Or do you have 2 that you do everything with? Think about your organization in that way now. Do you need a small number of dedicated people that you maintain really, really close relationships with? Or are you trying to gain mass? Okay? And last, and really most importantly, have a conversation. This is the beauty of social media. It is not public broadcasting. It is not radio. It is not what I'm doing now, which is standing here with a mic in my hand and, hey, I'm making all of you listen. It's like if we all got to sit around and have a conversation, which we'll do at the end. But I'm just saying, it's a conversation, not a one-way street. I like definitions. I saw, was it Bill? He had definitions. I think these are great, and I think these are also great things in mind. And if you are at an organization where social media is the scary word, break it up into these 2 pieces. Say it is these 2 words essentially smushed together, and they happen online, and that's all you need to know on some level. And a really important thing, speak with your choir, not at them. Okay? That's what we've been doing. That's been in existence for a really long time. We don't need to do that anymore. I'll say it again, building a strong choir, listen. Your community is such a huge resource. They really appreciate what you do. If they didn't, they wouldn't give you all the attention that they do. They wouldn't give you whatever their donation may be. And they are super important to what you do. We exist because of our communities, not vice versa. You know, our communities, the people who care about the issues, which includes us, they will try to do whatever they can to resolve said issues with or without the organization. And it's, I think, important to remember that we're serving them, not the other way around. So here are my 3 things. I like 3, it's a good number. Know where your choir hangs out online. For instance, I know that a lot of people that come to our Facebook wall, or lots of people that sign up to follow us on Twitter or sign up to receive emails, they also like Greenpeace, they also like the other 98%, they also like Tree Hugger, they also like Grist. Don't just hang out where you want people to hang out. Go venture off, see who else is there, you know, see who else is in common. That's how you build more relationships and stronger relationships. It's like, I don't just like you because you come to me. It's like, hey, I like this stuff too, and so do you. That builds trust.